So hello everybody, welcome to the chat, welcome to the live stream. It's been a week or so since we've done this and a couple of days away from spoiler season. Big Boss Book Club, a great way to start, a friggin' how to remove nail fungus advert. Absolutely. You know what they say about the ads, they are targeted. So have you been searching for nail fungus removal? Big Boss. Be with you shortly. Today we are joined by Bill, as always. Well, I say as always, we've had a couple of guests on this show so far, but Bill is the mainstay of this show, playing against RHINAR today with my AZALEA list. And I do love these weekly get-togethers. Just to play some CC in real-life cardboard rather than the Talishars of the world. Playing this game is very much better playing it with actual cards with actual people rather than the Talishar situation. But yeah, shouldn't be too much longer. But yeah, we are playing against RHINAR today. We did play against Levia last week, and I did actually go 3-0 in that particular matchup. Bill was playing the crayons list last week. But I think I do, to a certain extent, I think I do have the advantage in most of these games, right? Because I play as AZALEA exclusively, whereas Bill just picks up the deck and plays it. So I think I do have the advantage with regards to just knowing the hero, knowing the deck sort of situation. But Bill's a great player as well. Yeah, look forward to playing against him every week. And this week's going to be RHINAR. So going to be interesting to see how to combat this. Just make sure to try and make sure I stay out of the reckless swing range towards the end of the game. But I've had a good record against brutes recently. Played against Ian's Right Time Gaming Levia list on Red Zone Rogue stream last weekend, which I won against, and obviously won against 3 Levias with Bill's list. And now we're playing RHINAR today, but RHINAR's a lot different, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's not on my to-do list, that's for sure. Big Boss says, yeah, absolutely. I hope so. I hope there's no fungus growing in unnecessary or unneeded places. But yeah, we'll be with you very, very soon. Cheers for hanging out so early before we get started. I've also just realised that I did set the stream to start at 12:15 UK time. So I should have set it. I should have set it to 12:30. So I'm going to edit that right now. Actually, whoopsie daisy. Should be at 12:30 rather than the actual time. Is it too late to change it? I think it is, isn't it? Scheduled for 0015 when it should be 0030. Never mind. That's fine. No props. Fuck it. Gonna be ready to go soon, people. Gonna be ready to go soon enough. bit of behind-the-scenes knowledge. Bill is just refilling his water. They say he's going to be ready in 2 shakes. I've never heard that slang before. Ready in 2 shakes. 2 shakes of what? The booty? 2 shakes of the what? The water bottle? 2 shakes of the, you know, the salt and pepper? I'm not sure what he's referring to with ready in 2 shakes, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But yeah, we should be ready to go in a couple of minutes. Thanks to everybody who's chilling out backstage, and I'm sure we'll pick it up very soon. So, AZALEA versus RHINAR is coming up in a hot moment. And for the people that are here behind the scenes, I don't know how many there is, but we can confirm that we'd normally do a best of 3 in this AZALEA ringer, and call the result as a result of that, essentially. But yeah, not much longer now. So it's probably going to do that now. Okay, it says reconnection successful, so hopefully we're going to have some visual feed in a moment.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I see something.
Cool. So you to move your board state a little bit on the camera, which is Cool. So yeah, I think we're all good. I got my audio's level going. You got yours going. So that is all good. So we're pretty much ready whenever. I should need to just adjust your thingy a little bit. We're all good. Azalea's in the Savage Lands today. Don't know how she's found herself here, but
she's getting mugged by a big angry man.
A big angry man with red eyes and some form of teeth round his necklace there. God knows how this is going to go.
RHINAR has never been kind to me.
Is he not?
No, I've had some pretty bad brute luck in my day.
In your day, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, well, you didn't when we were playing the Levia matchup, not last week, the week before. You didn't roll scabbies as much as I thought you might have done. So maybe that is the key to Brew, is just rolling scabbies and just seeing what happens from there.
That's possible. That's possible. I'd never thought of that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite funny as well. This list was basically just all of the cards that were in the Levia deck plus the RHINAR specializations.
All right.
Minus the blood debt cards.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it was basically just the full brute deck with a couple cards swapped out. So it was nice and easy to put together today, at least.
Nice. Yeah, well, I haven't played against RHINAR too much. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Oh, there we go. That's fine. There we are. Actually, I need to snip a little bit more off of it. But there we go. Absolute gorilla redstone going on here. Nice. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, well, pretty much ready to go whenever you are, mate.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm about as shuffled up as I can get, so might as well.
Oh yeah, need to start with the
kick it off.
Get the deck on the table. Whoosh.
Oh yeah, pull up the actual Discord stream.
Fantastic. So the timestamps will start as of now. I'll put little timestamps in the description for people that are watching this in the future that want to kick it off straight away. So we're playing AZALEA Ringer today against RHINAR. So Bill, welcome back to the show, my friend.
Thank you. Happy to be back.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a brute nation situation for you over the last 2 appearances on the Ringer. You had obviously Levia and now RHINAR.
Yeah, just rolled another brute character. The only other brute character.
The only current other brute character. There's been a bit of speculation. Oh, speculation. Why do I keep saying that now? God damn it, Living Legends podcast.
You've got to own it.
Yeah, exactly. Speculations, that's the thing. But there has been speculation on the whole Levia redeemed lore text. Have you seen that floating around?
Yeah, I saw that. Whose spoiler card was that? Mansand's spoiler card, or
I don't think
Mara? No.
Oh,
no.
I can't remember whose spoiler card it was, but there was like something that said something about Levia redeemed on the lore text. It might have been maybe it wasn't Mansand's. He's got a card, but obviously he hasn't spoiled it yet.
Yeah, somebody revealed a shadow card, and it does say Levia redeemed in like capital. So
it was Card Market.
Usually, it was Card Markets. Okay,
yeah.
But yeah, so usually if it's capitalized and proper, then that's the name of a character.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
Levia redeemed. I wonder if she's going to be a child of the light, or if she's going to be redeemed farther into the darkness.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see.
Yeah. Because maybe that's what Levia needs. Unfortunately, is just a different hero ability. Because at the moment, her hero her hero ability just
Levia redeemed. It's just Bolton.
it's just bolt in text. Yeah. Because I think Levia really is one of the only heroes that just doesn't have an ability. Really, she just doesn't. Hopefully, I won't die. That's her ability.
Yeah. Again, like I love to make this comparison to Chain specifically, because comparing Chain to most other heroes is kind of crazy. But like Chain's ability is advantage over the course of a game and also advantage immediately by giving go again. It's just like what you want to do in two different axes.
Yeah.
And then Levia's is if you trigger it, you don't necessarily die.
Yeah.
You could still die for other reasons, but it just prevents you from dying to yourself. It's like just a completely different world when it comes to efficiency of hero abilities.
Yeah, it's wild. It is wild. I don't understand the parity there, but I mean the Levia cards should, they should be overstatted, really, shouldn't they? I guess, to counteract the blood debt and all that sort of thing. There should be a lot more numbers on them. But who knows? Maybe that's what we're getting. 3 days away. Well, no, 3 days away till the shadow stuff starts, at least. At this point,
I'm like pretty. I'm pretty set in the camp of thought that I think that Levia's initial cards should have been either or, where it's you can banish 3 cards from your graveyard to pay for it, or you can pay the resource cost. I think that would have been like much more balanced and not as feel bad, but the fact that it's both is like really tough.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it is. It just feels really, really, really odd. But yeah, this would be the set to change that, if any. So we'll see what happens.
Definitely. Anyway, 2d6.
Yes, absolutely.
We have these huge orange ones that we just got as a limited time only thing for the spike feeders. Spikefeeders.com.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
That is a 10 for me.
That is a 5 for me.
Okay. Well, hopefully the rolls continue to favor me.
Yeah.
I will go first.
All right then. Let's go. Let's do this. I shuffled it one last time because I had a look at the top card and I didn't like it, so I'm just going to shuffle my deck.
Reasonable.
Only on the Azalea Ringer. Az gets a look at the top card before he shuffles it. Right. Okay. There we go. So RHINAR to swing us all into action this evening.
Yeah. Let's see. So I think that's really interesting. I don't quite know what I want to do with this hand.
Have you played much RHINAR in the past?
Not really. It's not a hero that I'm super familiar with, but we shall still try. Yeah, you know what?
You know what?
Let's just do the cowardly thing.
I mean, it's turn 1, isn't it? I guess. Just.
Yeah. Do I even want to just like pitch this? I think I do. I'm going to pitch this blue barraging beatdown to just attack with this claw for 3.
All right. I will. I'll block for 3 with this red Bolton shot.
Okay. Then I'm going to Arsenal this card and pass to you.
All right. Draw a card. Okay. Tunic to 1. Going to pitch a yellow Codex into Death Dealer. So we've got 1 floating. Load in this Sleep Dart and draw a card.
My abilities.
Your abilities will get turned off if it hits. Intimidate.
How dare you?
Intimidate's quite scary. So I'm going to put that Premeditate in front of that.
Okay.
And then a Lace of Blood Rot in front of that as well. And then I'll fire this at you for 11. With the on-hit of Blood Rot, Ponder, and turn your hero abilities off.
11 is a pretty big number.
It is a pretty big number.
I think I'm just trying to block like that. You have 1 card in hand?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna block for 8 from hand with Massacre, Savage Feast, and Scabskin Leathers, and I would like to move to reactions.
Okay, yeah. No reactions from me.
I will sink below
Wow.
to block for 12 total.
12 total. I'm coming in for 11.
Yes, and I'm not going to use the ability of sink below.
Okay, 12. Okay, so I can still rain razors to get 1 damage through.
Okay.
Unless you have any other reactions.
Do I?
Well,
That's interesting. I'm not really doing anything next turn anyway, and it would prevent Ponder and
Ponder, Blood Rot, and
Blood Rot.
yeah.
That's actually pretty high value. I will react a second
Wow.
time. Wait for scene.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's fully blocked then, and some cool cards going down the drain there as a result.
Oh yeah, and I get to opt from Fate for Scene.
Yeah.
Which I will keep. That's good enough.
Cool. I'll just draw at the end of my turn then, and it's over to you.
I'm just gonna Arsenal this after taking up Tunic and pass over to you.
Okay. Tunic to 2. Who would have thought? All you need is D-reacts and defense against Azalea decks to really to really stop the big stuff.
Gotcha.
And I was like, yeah, I can still leak 1 damage, get the Ponder, and at least... But no. It's like playing a bloody Guardian. But this is a good one at least. So I'm going to pitch a Dead Iron to Death Dealer, so there's 1 float in. Loading in an Endless Arrow, drawing a card.
Alright.
We're going to release the tension and then fire the Endless Arrow at you for 7. If it hits, it goes back to hand. No D-reacts can be played from Arsenal with the release tension effect. 2 cards in the hand. 1 floating.
Endless Arrow, release the tension.
I've released my tension for the day in this play.
I think I'm just gonna say no blocks and move to reactions.
Okay, no reactions.
I'm just going to sink below. I'm gonna sink this card down to the bottom to block 4 and still take 3.
Taking 3. Yeah, okay. So you take 3.
37.
Okay, so Endless Arrow hits, so it goes back to hand. It doesn't have go again though, so I'm just going to Arsenal this card and then pass the turn. Drawing 2.
Okay. Let's take Tunic up to 3. And let's have a bit of a party, I think, is the plan. So we're going to remove the counter to play out this Blood Rush Bellow from my arsenal.
Oh, here we go.
So let's mix these around. And then, which one of these cards am I randomly discarding, sir?
Let's go far left.
Far left, so
Yeah.
this side?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a yellow Reincarnate. So RHINAR will trigger, and I will draw 2 cards, and Blood Rush Bellow will have go again.
I'm just going to shuffle and then put one to the side as a banish.
Definitely.
Which is a premeditate being banished for the intimidate.
Okay.
I'm gonna be eating some brute in a moment.
Okay, we're gonna roll the scab skin leathers.
Here he goes. Come on.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. Whoa. That was a 1. I will break my gambler's gloves.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
Sure. Oh no.
Arsenal this swing big and pass.
Oh, it's so savage. Oh no. Damn. Right,
Yeah, like I was saying, RHINAR is not my friend.
God, Gambler's gone for no reason as well.
Yeah.
God damn it. So premeditate goes back to my hand. So I'm going to flip up the Rain Razors with the cross wrap. Look at the top card. Leave that on top, I think. Play out the Rain Razors +2 on my arrows. Use the Tunic to activate Death Dealer. Put in the Endless Arrow. Draw this. And then we're just going to premeditate and lace with Frailty and then fire this Endless Arrow at you. No, actually, we're going to do this first. We'll play a Melting Point as well, and then we'll fire the Endless Arrow at you. So it's coming in for 2, 5, 7, 11, 15 damage.
That's a decent amount of damage.
It's quite a lot of damage.
I'll just block 3 and take 12.
Holy moly! Snake Eyes, Super Mario Black Tiger. Yeah, it was a bit of a shame that, but I wasn't expecting to get 2 1s in a row. It's a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
Oh well. Right, so Endless Arrow goes back to my hand. I do get a
Frailty.
I do get a Ponder, and then that is that. Whoops. Knocked my deck over. End of my turn, draw this card from the Ponder, and then Arsenal this one. And then it's your go.
Alrighty. Take Tunic up to 1. And then I'm just going to attack in with this Command and Conquer for 6.
Okay, alright. Interesting. Alright, we'll block for 6 with 2 Bolton shots.
Definitely. Yes. Then that's the end of my turn, and I'll pass over to you.
Okay. Tune it to 1. Use a cross wrap, flip up this Endless Arrow, it's still there. That can go to the bottom. And then we're just going to Seek and Destroy, Lace with Frailty, Endless Arrow for 10. This is my favourite card again now. I took it out of my deck a while back. I've put it back in. It's only one of them in the deck, but it's just so good. And it's arrow. Just doesn't stop coming.
I think I can just try to do this. We've seen 2 of the Rain Razors, so I'm going to block 3, 6, 9, and then 10 Scab Skins.
Cool, yep, so that's fully blocked. Endless Arrow goes away. And then I draw and pass.
Okay. Take up Tunic, and just do the only thing I can do, which is attack you with this Swing Big from my arsenal for 8.
For 8, okay. Sasquatch, I joined the stream to RHINAR on 25 and as full health. What turn is it? I think it's turn 3 or 4, but Bill basically done a Blood Rush Bellows turn and then rolled 2 1s on his brute, on his Scab Skins, and then Gambler's Gloves and rolled a 1 again.
Yeah.
So he just stumbled, and that's why I've got the lead at the moment. But currently coming in with Swing Big for 8. If it hits, no, if I block it, I get a Quicken.
Yeah, if it doesn't hit, you get a Quicken token.
It's a funny thing as well, because our New Zealand friend Ian from Right Time Gaming, because I was playing on the Red Zone Rogue stream this weekend as well. After I said, "Oh no, I've got to do things tomorrow," I succumbed to it, didn't I? And the funny thing was as well, I'm tangenting already, but basically I finished at like 2 AM in the morning, similar to what time it is when we finish these. And I was like, right, yeah, I'm going to go now, lads. I'm going to bed now. And then they continued streaming. And then I woke up, obviously 6 hours later, and then went over to my computer because it was still running, and they were still playing.
Oh my god!
They were still going on. So I looked at a Discord call, and it said Ian and Kel were on a call for 8 hours. I was like, holy shit! Oh. But when I looked at my computer, they were playing a different card game. They weren't playing Flesh and Blood. They were playing something else, but they stopped the stream. So God, they just had a whole day together, loving life. Wow. And yeah, that story was going. Yeah, so basically, Ian attacks with Swing Big, and he's printed out these tokens which say Quick Ian tokens, and his challenge basically is whoever he plays against that blocks a Swing Big and gets a Quicken token as a result, they get a Quick Ian token, which is a tokens that he's made. It's just got like Quicken, but it's got a photo of him on the token. It's brilliant.
Quick Ian.
Yeah. Quick Ian. Right then, so coming in for 8, I think I'll just take this damage.
Alright.
That's okay with you?
Well then you don't get a Quicken token.
No. I do not.
Very good. Well, then once that's done, I'll draw up, and it is your go.
Alright. Tune to 2. Okay. Right then. So, we're going to pitch a yellow Bolt and Shot into Death Dealer. So, I've got 1 float in. Load in this red in the ledger. Draw a card. That's an interesting decision, which we will make. Because, wow, is it worth it? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Yep, so we're going to crack the Perch Grapplers. So it costs 2, so we have to pitch another card for this. We're going to pitch a blue Bolt and Shot, which leaves us with 2 floating afterwards. So all of our arrows go again this turn. And then we're going to fire this red in the ledger at you for 5 go again if it hits 1 action.
I would like to block for 6.
Okay.
Pack Hunt and Reincarnate.
Fantastic. So that is fully blocked. It does have go again, so I'm going to crack the Bullseye Bracers now to put in this Sedation Shot with +1, and I'm going to use this last resource to fire this at you for 6. Go again. If it hits, you get an inertia token.
That one is fine. So I'll go to 19 and get an inertia.
Cool. It does have go again, but I've got no other actions, so I'm just going to put this in my arsenal, and then it's over to you. So 2 of my equipment pieces going down there.
Alrighty. So we're going to tick up the tunic, and then I think I'm just going to be attacking with this pack hunt, pitching this wrecker romp. So this is a 6 with intimidate.
So just intimidation.
One of them random cards.
Yep, so I'll banish a lace with frailty.
That's coming in 4/6.
All right, no blocks.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. And then once you're good to go, I will pass the turn over to you.
Okay. Lace with frailty comes back. Change to 3. Okay, then. Activate the cross trap, flip up this melting point, look at the top card. Okay, I think we're just going to go with that. Activate Azalea. Put this lace with inertia into my arsenal, and then play it. Use the tunic. Activate Death Dealer. Put Sedation Shot into the arsenal. Draw a card. Then we will play a Ravenous Rabble. Look at the top card. E-Strike, so coming in for 4 with Go Again on the Ravenous Rabble.
4 is fine. I'll go to 15.
Okay. Nice. Then we will play a Lace with Frailty. And then we'll fire this Sedation Shot out of our arsenal, pitching this blue Bolton Shot. So it's 2 floating. So it's coming in for 11 with 2 inertia on hits and a frailty on hit.
Okay. And how much life are you at?
26.
26. Very interesting. I am just going to move to reactions and sink below to block 4.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I'll take 8. It was coming in for 11, right?
Yep.
Okay, go to 8. And get 2 inertias and a frailty.
Okay. So that's all that gone. Arsenal and pass.
Okay.
Draw an E-Strike.
I am going to play Sand Sketched Plan.
Okay.
Search for a card, put it into my hand, then discard a random card. Let's go for this. I think I go for this card. Okay, now to discard a card at random, shuffle these up so that you don't pick the one that I just tutored for. And which one of these am I discarding, my good friend?
Let's go for the middle one.
Middle. That is a Beast Within. So I will trigger the Beast Within effect and put this Swing Big into my hand, losing a life.
Okay.
And I gain 2 action points from Sand Sketched Plan.
Do I intimidate as well? RHINAR trigger, right? On the...
Yes. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Okay. Banishing a read the glide path for the intimidate.
Okay. So... I think... Oh, it's coming away.
Super Mario Black Tiger, this is the first game. This one.
So I can't do the other thing.
We started a little bit late.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll pitch. That's annoying, but still gonna do it. I'm gonna pitch this Wrecker Romp to attack with Mandible Claw for 2 with Go again, because I've discarded a card with 6 or more attack this turn.
2, so the frailties.
Yes.
Oh wow. Was it 2 frailties or no? 2 inertias. I hit.
No, it was 2 inertias, 1 frailty.
Oh, okay. So it hasn't got a buff, has it? It's just it's not. I keep thinking whenever I've been swung at with claws, there's a Blood Rush Bellow behind it. So I keep thinking they're 5 attacks, but they're 3, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's coming in for 2.
Sasquatch Mandible is just really good with Blood Rush Bellow, and that's the way that I prefer to play is live or die on Blood Rush Bellow. Unfortunately, I die on Blood Rush Bellow quite a bit, so one day I'll live the dream.
I mean, you would have had woulda, shoulda, coulda. Had a Blood Rush Bellow turn earlier, but obviously you rolled Snake Eyes, which is just a RHINAR problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 2 from this then. It's 2, isn't it? Because -1.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll take 2. Go to 24.
Then I'm going to attack in with the other Mandible Claw. I have to pitch this Beast Within in order to do so, and I still have 1 floating. So coming in for 2 again.
All right. I'll take that as well.
Then we're going to remove this counter and use my 1 resource to attack with this Swing Big for 8.
Would put me down to 14, which I will just do, I think.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So I will clean up the rest of this and pass to you.
Okay, read the glide path, goes back to my hand. Tunic to 1. Use the cross wrap, flip up this Rain Razors, look at the top card. So this is a bit of a sticky wicket. We can get rid of that. What do you want to do here? Interesting situation.
Oh, actively building RHINAR. It's a fun deck. I just have absolutely atrocious luck with it. Like historically, not even just today. But yeah, no, it's a really fun deck. You can do some absolutely nuts things on good hands.
I think it's just make or break with the Azalea now, isn't it? Hand is still presenting something that's fine if this goes wrong. Right, activate Azalea. Rain Razors to the bottom and a Spire Sniping into the arsenal. Okay. Not the worst thing that can happen. So this will have Dominate. And when it's put into the arsenal, I look at the top 2 cards and put them back in any order. So I can't activate Azalea again, which is unfortunate, but I can still activate Death Dealer, perhaps? No, can't do that. So let's just leave those on top like this. So first of all, we will... Actually, which order was that in? No, we want it the other way around, like this. So we're going to first of all play a Ravenous Rabble, revealing an E-Strike. So 4 go again on this Ravenous Rabble.
Let us. I'm gonna block for 2 with Crown, and bottom this card from my hand.
To take 2 from that.
Yeah, go to 5.
I had you at 8, so maybe I missed a point of damage there then.
Yeah, I believe I was at 15 and then took 7. Or no. I was at 15. I blocked for 7 and took 8. No. I was at 15. You attacked me for 11. I blocked 7. Yeah, actually I was at 8. So I'm at 6 instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Math.
Yeah. Math, 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 math. Right then, so that's that. Then we will do a... Yeah, we can still do both. So I think it's better to do that. Right, E-Strike, tucking this for 5. Go again.
How much attack does Spire Sniping have?
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I'll be doing after this with the 1 card in hand. This does have Dominate, but it's 3, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think we just do that then. Let's... Let's block... I'm gonna block 6 from hand with Wrecker, Romp, and Pack Hunt.
Wrecker, Romp, and Pack Hunt. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just go in, don't I? Yeah, and then I'll just fire this 3 at you with Dominate with the Spire Sniping.
I will block for 3 from hand with this Pack Hunt.
Okay, so it's fully blocked then. Nice.
Okie dokie.
Draw another Enlightened Strike and 3 other cards.
I will just be ticking up Tunic, arsenaling this card, and passing to you.
Okay, change 2. Pitch this blue Bolt and Shot into Death Dealer, so it's 2 floating. Load in this Infecting Shot, draw a card. That's quite good. So I use 1 of it to play this Melting Point. Next arrow gets +4. Then I'm going to E-Strike, tuck this card for 5 go again.
Let's see. So 5 plus 9 is 14.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh.
Blood Rot on the end of this as well.
Yeah, I will block for 3 with this Riled Up and take 2, going to 4.
Yeah, and then obviously the 1 floating will be firing this 9 infecting at you.
And that's last card?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will be blocking 9. Sand Sketch Plan, High Roller, Blood Rush Bellow.
Well, there we go. That's blocked. Draw.
And same here, so you can take your turn when you are ready.
All right. 2 into 3. 4 life. Interesting. This is a garbage hand, though, this one. Holy moly. It's not good stuff at all. Unless we just take a risk on what's off the top, on the top. I think so. Right, we're going to pitch and knock the Death Whistle into Death Dealer. So we've got 2 floating. Load in this Infecting Shot. Draw a card. Okay, there we go. That sorts that out. Then we're going to Ravenous Rabble. Look at the top card. It's a blue Spar Sniping, so it's coming in for 2.
Well, 2 is better for me.
It is, yeah. It is better.
I'll block 1 with Tunic. Take 1. Go to 3.
Go to 3. Okay. All right. 3. Play a knock the Death Whistle. So we had 2 knock Death Whistles in our hand that turn. So we're going to go get an arrow.
Sounds like a plan.
Which will be... the other Infecting Shot, I think.
That will do it then. I think. Yeah, because you're still at how much?
14.
Yeah.
So I'll activate Azalea, put this
That's pretty tough.
Put this Infecting Shot into the arsenal, paying the 1 to put an aim counter on it, and then paying the 1 to fire it at you for 6 with Dominate.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I can't even... Well, I guess I can play that either way. Okay. Yeah, move to reactions.
Yep, no reactions.
And I would like to Reckless Swing to block 4 and discard one of these random cards.
Let's go to the middle one.
It is a blue barraging beatdown, so you do not take damage. But I do block for 4 and take 2.
So you go to 1, and then you get a Blood Rot Box.
Yes.
And then I will arsenal this last card. And then she'll go.
I'm just going to be pitching to pay for the Blood Rot and passing to you.
Those pesky Blood Rots. Okay. Cross wrap, flip up this card. Codex, look at the top card. Do I want that? No, probably not. Need to try and find the Dominate, don't I, really? How do I find that then? Go to the bottom. Then we're going to play a Read the Glide Path. Look at the top card. Why? Why? That can go to the bottom as well. Then we will play Seek and Destroy. and then play Codex of Frailty. So, get a Ponder, put a card back into my arsenal, which will be Infecting Shot. At this stage, I think it's probably just best to go for that. Discard a card. I'll discard this Bolt and Shot, and then I'm just going to use a Tunic to fire this at you for 11 on hit Blood Rot.
Yeah, specifically 11 is tough. I can block for 10 because I have another Reckless Swing, so I need to discard this. Yeah.
I think it was just a trip up with the double Snake Eyes, which made it a hard uphill battle there, I think.
Yeah, just having to take a full turn off when I was set up to have a really big turn 3 was a pretty insurmountable loss of tempo.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, especially because you played Blood Rush and expecting to actually go off, and then suddenly you just said, Brute just said no. It's just like, nah, I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Yeah, if you were at a lower life total at all during that game, then I might have actually been pressuring cards out of your hand instead of you just saying that you could take the 8s and 6s that I was tossing at you.
Yeah.
But yeah, instead that didn't happen.
Instead that didn't happen. But there's always round 2 and round 3, and we'll see what happens in the next ones. But I think that's why. It's one of the main reasons why Brute don't really see Brute like in the top tables and stuff, do you? Because people love the consistency, and that is just not consistency. The power turns, they're not consistent, are they, with rolling scab skins and having your whole turn dictated to you as to what you roll based on a dexterity test, essentially, of throwing the dice in a certain way.
Yeah. There's an argument to be made that I shouldn't have rolled the scab skins, but the difference between getting even just if I had gotten a second action point, so if I had rolled a 4 or better, it was the difference between me doing like 10 damage and me doing like probably 22, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, so like realistically for me it was a 50-50 because even if I got just one action point back, it was fine.
Yeah.
But no, double ones.
Double one, Snake Eyes. It's just not the one, is it really? It's not the. Yeah. Cool.
Oh well. This time.
Let's try again.
This time I will roll better, because I am going first again. Ha ha ha.
Right. Let's do that then. Okay, let's try again.
Hawkeye versus Hulk.
But what that was basically, that game was basically Black Widow versus Hulk, and Black Widow just seduced the Hulk essentially, and that's what happened. That's what happens. You know, they fall in love, don't they? Black Widow and Hulk. So,
as far as I know.
Yeah.
There
we are. Random knowledge.
Okay. Extremely similar turn 1. I'm going to pitch this high roller to just attack with this claw for 3.
Right. I am fearful for my hand here, so I think I might just have to take 3 damage. Oh no, I still draw, and I can draw it, can't I? So I'm just gonna. See, that's a bit sad though. I don't know. Block for 4 with a Blood Rot, Lace of Blood Rot, and a Seek and Destroy. So 2 good buffs going down the drain there. Turn 1.
Alrighty. I will accept that. I will arsenal this card in my hand and pass to you.
Alright, draw 2 cards. Oh my god, that's awful. Right, Tunic to 1. That's poor. It's going to have to be done. Not a Death Whistle. Go get a card.
Okay.
Because I don't have an arrow in hand. Spoiler alert. Endless Arrow.
Indeed.
Put this on top. Reload a card from Not Death Whistle, so I'm going to reload this. I'm going to activate Azalea's ability to put Endless Arrow into the arsenal with Dominate. And then we will play a Read the Glide Path, look at the top card, keep that on top, and then we'll fire this Endless Arrow at you for 7 with Dominate. If it hits, it goes back to hand. Dominate me, baby.
Oh, no, yeah, I guess I want to play this and play this. So if I do that.
For anybody listening to this or watching this now in the future, Living Legends podcast came out today, which goes over some speculations of the last few days before the new set comes out. So go and check it out on Red Zone Rogue.
I think I'm just gonna block 2 with my Crown of Providence. And I'm gonna put this card on the bottom.
So
that is all I will be blocking.
So taking 5, yes?
Yes.
Let's make it 7 with the Rain Razors.
You got it. 7.
So we go down to 33. Endless Arrow goes back to hand, which I'll just Arsenal, and then it's your go.
Okay.
Let's go on the Endless Arrow train.
Pick this up to 2. And drawing that was not great. So let's see if I can get hurt again. I'm gonna roll Scabskin Leathers.
Come on.
4! Okay, I have 2 action points.
2 AP, baby. Okay, here we go.
Okay, that's much better than last time. I'm gonna play this High Roller to Intimidate.
Alright.
Just Intimidate.
You get to choose this time. Which Azalea do you want? There's 4 of them.
Let's go the rightmost one.
Yeah, so that is a Premeditate, Intimidated.
Indeed. Then let's play this Sand Sketched Plan.
Oh, here we go.
And Tutor. Which of these do I want to get? Probably just... Where are you?
Sand
Where
sketched.
are you? This one. Get this card, and then I discard 1 at random. Doop, 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 doop. Which one?
Let's go with the center one.
Center. It is a Beast Within. So I gain 2 action points after using 1, so I'll go to 3, and then I will also resolve this Beast Within. That's 1 life from Reckless Swing, and I get a Massacre. This is paying a second life.
Cool.
31 with 3 action points.
Alright. And then you also Intimidate again because of the Beast Within discard off of the...
Yes. We'll go with the rightmost one again.
That is a Sleep Dart being banished for the Intimidate.
Let's see. Do I just try to go for it? I think I do. Let's just do it. I'm gonna play a second Sand Sketch Plant.
Right. Okay.
What
What is going on here?
I think I'm gonna try this and see if this works. Okay. Random card.
Let's just go with the center one again.
Hi-ya. It is a reincarnate. So when it's discarded at random, I put it on the bottom of my deck.
Nice.
And I get 2 more action points from Sand Sketch Plan. So I go to 4 action points.
And then you get Intimidator again, right?
Yes. Oh, I didn't think of that. Rightmost one again.
Cool. That's bolt
I
and
didn't
shot.
think about this. I did something that doesn't make any sense, but I think it's fine. I'm going to pitch this Blood Rush Bellow to play this Blood Rush Bellow from my hand.
Oh, here we go.
As an additional cost to play, I discard this Massacre, which intimidates you twice. You only have 1 card, so...
Yep, so I am all out of cards for blocking.
Beautiful. So I have go again from that, and then my things have +2 attack. I searched for the second Blood Rush Bellow, thinking I could play both. That is potentially the worst possible draw I could have gotten. But that's fine.
I mean, you've at least got Mandible Claws for 10 damage at the moment.
I've got Mandible Claws for 5 damage.
Well, 5 damage each.
Yeah, if I had 4 resources.
Ah.
Which I do not. Do you have an arsenal? I think it's just better to do this. I'm not going to be attacking with those, but I'm going to pitch a Command and Conquer to attack you with this Command and Conquer for 6.
Cool. Yeah, so this just I take 6 and my Endless Arrow dies.
Very good. Then after all of that bluster, pass over to you.
Well, at least it looked cool, and you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't whiff on the scab skins, which is nice.
Yeah, that was a nice change.
Yeah. All right. So tuning to 2. Then we will. Interesting. Pitch into Death Dealer with a blue. 2 floating. Load in Sleep Dart. Draw a card. Okay. E-Strike, tucking this for go again. So 5 go again on the E-Strike.
I'm going to attempt to move to reactions.
Cool, yeah, no reactions.
Sink below. Sinking this card and drawing a new one.
So currently taking 1.
Yes. Go to 10.
Cool. So let's go again on that. And then I'm just going to play this premeditate and then fire this sleep dart at you for 8. Threatening the ponder token.
Yeah, I think that's fine. So my RHINAR will be turned off. It will go to sleep, and you'll get a ponder token.
All right.
And I'll also take 8.
22, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so RHINAR's turned off. My turn ends. Draw this card, put this card into my arsenal off the ponder, and then it is your go.
Okay. Tick up Tunic to 3. Then just gonna pitch this Barraging Beatdown to attack with this Smash Instinct for 6 that also intimidates.
Oops. Which one would you like?
Leftmost.
Red on the ledger gets intimidated. And that's coming in for 6.
For 6.
I'll take it.
You have taken it.
I've taken it.
Darth Prentice, hello. RHINAR has not been great to me today, but there's still the rest of this game and one more game to find out for certain.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, then I'm just going to arsenal the last card in my hand and pass back to you.
Okay. Tunic 2/3. Cross wrap, flip up the Lace of Blood Rot, look at the top card. Okay. Play the Lace of Blood Rot. Yeah. Okay, use your Tunic to activate Death Dealer, put this Bolt and Shot into the arsenal, draw this. Then we're going to play another Lace of Blood Rot, and then we're going to fire this Bolt and Shot at you for 10, go again, on hit, 2 Blood Rots.
That's a lot of damage.
You don't need to banish face up for Intimidate. I think you would have to do that, wouldn't you? Banish is public information.
No, I think it's you banish it face down.
What was it? Oh.
Yeah, target hero banishes face down a random card from their hand. Yeah,
Oh, I've been giving you free information the entire time.
Ha ha ha! I will block for 3, 4, 5, and I would like to move through reactions.
No reactions.
I will be sinking below, but choosing not to sink. So that's for a total of 9 block.
So you will take 1.
Yes.
And you get 2 Blood Rots.
2 it ends.
2 Blood Rots. There is a on hit with the Bolt and Shot to reload a card, which I'm going to choose to do that, I think. Yeah, reload this. And then I'll fire this Red in the ledger at you, pitching this Bolt and Shot, so there's 2 floating.
I will take 5.
Take 5, 1 action on your next turn.
Yes.
And then you go down to 16.
16.
Alright, and then I'm going to arsenal this card. And then it's your go.
Okay. What are you at?
28.
Well, this isn't the best thing I could do, but it is still pretty good. I'm going to use my 1 action to attack you with this Alpha Rampage by pitching this Pack Hunt, randomly discarding this Massacre. So I would like to intimidate you 3 times.
Well, okay, I may as well just say that I'm taking all of this damage then.
Yeah, you can keep the second from the right.
I can keep second from the right, this one here.
Yeah, the
All
rest
right.
of those are intimidated.
Okay, and then I'll choose to block this with this. What do I want to... What have I got in my hand? It's coming in for how much? 9?
9.
Yeah, sod it, we'll take 9.
Alright.
Go down to 19.
Sounds like a plan. After that, I will be taking 4 damage going to 12 from these 2 Blood Rots and then passing to you.
Yeah. Okay, so I draw these banished cards back up again. Tunic 2/1, use cross wrap, flip up this Rain Razors, look at the top card. Okay. Play the Rain Razors out.
Okay.
Activate Death Dealer, pitching a Bolt and Shot with 1 floating, loading in a Sleep Dart, drawing this card. Play a Lace with Frailty, release the tension, and then a Sleep Dart. it's coming in for 2, 5, 7, plus 3, 13. 13 sleep dart with a frailty on hit, and you lose your abilities, your hero abilities.
Well, certainly a lot.
Certainly lethal. It's a big one.
Do I try to do this? Or do I just do that?
Massacre. Absolutely Darth Apprentice.
I think probably just this is better. Okay. I'm gonna block for 6 from hand. Wrecker, Romp, and Pack Hunt. So I will take. How much was it?
13.
13. So I'll
Yeah.
take 7 and go to 5.
Indeed.
Okie dokie. And I get a frailty.
Frailty and RHINAR's abilities, and then I'm just going to Arsenal pass.
Yes, he is sleepy.
Sleepy RHINAR.
I think that's fine. We are going to roll the scab skin leathers.
Here we go. Still gamblers up
No
as well.
particular reason. That's a 2. We'll just leave that at a 2. Whatever. So I have 1 action point. Nothing has changed.
Game state.
I'm just going to smash in with this swing big for 8. Ooh.
If it hits, I get a quicken. If it doesn't hit, I get a quicken.
It doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. Right. Yeah, okay. So we're going to block for 9 with an infecting shot, a bolton shot, and a bolton shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that trade. You get a quicken token, my friend.
I get a quicken token. Where's that quick Ian token when I need it?
Alright, then once that's done, I'll just clean up. This frailty token explodes, and I will pass back to you.
Alright, so should I use all these TCG cards tokens to get a quicken. So let's do this first. It's a Bolton shot red out of my arsenal, so it will have go again because the quicken token blows up, so it's coming in for 4 with go again. Tunic would have gone up as well. I completely forgot. Certainly lethal. The Fab metal band. Yeah, sounds like a definitely sounds like a metal band to me.
You have 1 card in hand
1 card in hand.
with bullseye bracers.
Bullseye racers, perhaps, yeah.
Okay. I will move to reactions and fate foreseen, opting 1.
Cool. Yep, so that's fully blocked. And then with the go again, I'm just going to play this Ravenous Rabble, which is going to be coming in for 4 as well, revealing a premeditate.
How much are you at again?
I am at 19.
19 still. Jiminy Christmas. I'll block 1 with Scabskin Leathers and take 3.
Okay.
Going to 2.
2. Cool, that's it. Draw this.
All right.
Jiminy Christmas.
We're just going to be removing this tunic counter and pitching this reincarnate to attack you with this alpha rampage, pitching this skull crack, which technically gives me a resource that I can't use, but you will be intimidated twice. Once from RHINAR, once from alpha rampage.
All right. Would you like?
The outer 2 are intimidated.
The Outer Rim. Unexplored locations. It's coming in for 9, yeah?
Yes.
Sod it. I'll take it.
Yep. And pass to you.
Go to 10. He's come back. Shooting to 3. Alright then, so we just do this, I think. Activate Tunic. Use Death Dealer. Put in a fatigue shot. Draw a card. Interesting decision. Yeah. Use the Perch Grapplers. Pitching a knock. So there's 1 floating. Could have just gone for the Dominate, couldn't I? But hey ho. Then we're going to fire this fatigue shot at you for 5. Go again. If it hits, your next attack action card is halved in power.
These two. I'll block 6 with a Massacre and a Beast Within.
Cool. So that's fully blocked. Then we will use the Bullseye Bracers to put in a Red in the Ledger with +1. Then we're going to play a Deadeye. No, wrong card. Premeditate, and then Red in the Ledger for 9.
For 9, I can block exactly 7, and I am dead.
Ah, he's dead again. It was like the Blood Rush Bellow turn, and then you came in with a CNC like at the end.
Yeah,
it's just like it's not what you wanted to do, really.
Yeah, I drew 2 CNCs off of the Blood Rush Bellow. So not only was I not able to attack with my claws, I was only able to do 1 thing.
Wow. Yeah. That's
after like all the setup that I did.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. They're like. I feel like there just needs to be a thing that allows you to pitch for something before you can do anything. Like if there was just a gloves or a headpiece or something that said like just pay a resource to do something, because there were a couple times where I could have, if I could guarantee the discard, like if I could guarantee hitting a 6 or more, then my attack was gonna be like crazy.
Yeah.
But like I think it was after, I think I blocked with my hat to put a card, it was a Reckless Swing, I think, on the bottom to try to draw something else, and I drew into the second Sand Sketch Plan, which was just another card that I wasn't able to play first or pitch for any value.
Yeah. It's just so you can still like draw all these cards off of Blood Rush, and you draw into things like CNCs and Reckless Swings, which just don't do anything.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah. Well, Darth Prentice, you should have seen game 1. I rolled 2 1s on Scabskin after casting Blood Rush Bellow.
Yeah.
So far, pretty sad.
I mean, yeah. This is going to happen. Like small sample sizes of heroes. Like obviously, because AZALEA RHINAR is different hero each week until we eventually go around in the circle. There's going to be small sample sizes of each hero, because if we look back at the Briar matchup, you steamrolled me every single game.
Yeah, that's the only thing keeping me alive right now.
Yeah, and that was
just the memory of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Like, if you think about how long ago that was a couple of months ago now. Like that was one of the first ones. So we've been doing this for a while now, and yeah, it's always good fun just playing different heroes.
Oh, absolutely.
And yeah, CC is just a good thing to. Obviously, it's the way the game was meant to be played. I think longer games and more decision points and all that sort of stuff. But I don't get to play much Blitz, to be honest. Like, you know, because my interaction with the game is quite limited. I don't have a game store really. It's mainly CC, which I experience. Obviously, Blitz is more of a, like I say, a casual format, but I think Blitz is more widely played. Would you agree with that? Would you think it's more widely played, especially in casual scenes?
I think it's I think from a casual perspective, it is probably the more played of the two formats because Blitz is sort of the way that people are introduced to the game through like even just the IRA intro deck or any of the Blitz precons or whatever. Like that's the easiest way to just go into your store, be like, I want to spend $12 and just try this game out. You just start with Blitz.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think, from that alone, it is likely just sort of the one that people start with, and sometimes people just don't look into other ones because they're like, yeah, I like this. But yeah, I think CC is the more balanced of the two.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, in terms of
because you could look at Blitz as, you know, you could like the fact that it's, you know, pick up a hero and then have a game in 15 minutes. You know, that's a really good selling point for Blitz as a format, because you're just literally just picking up and playing. You can mix and match heroes, and that can, like, similar to this, you know, you can just mash loads of heroes against each other, and you're just loving life because you can play so many games with Blitz. Am I getting bored with Azalea, or are you still enjoying playing the deck? Oh, I absolutely love it. Especially on this series, because Bill brings a different deck every time, so I get to play against different heroes, and the more you play a deck, the better you get at it, especially if you're invest into that hero. And there's certain things I can start to identify where I'm just like, yeah, I take the damage because I know I'm going to be able to deal this much back, or if not, I'm going to have an on-hit effect that they have to deal with. And there's a lot of these calculation, especially if you play a deck for so long, that just it gives you that payoff. It's like playing Dark Souls over and over again. You get beaten over and over and over again. And I know this because I played Azalea before all of this support came out, and everybody knows that. I've been playing it for the longest time. Casually, I might add. But all of these things add up, and it gives you that reward if you do well with it. I probably will be playing this deck at the Calling in Birmingham, which is the first major event to feature the new heroes, by the way. So it's going to be a very highly watched event, I think, the Calling in the UK, which is going to be interesting, because that's going to be the first event with the new heroes being debuted. That's the thing, though, right? As well as, like, if you're going into an event as a competitive player or something, do you take a risk on a new hero when you haven't really tested it that much in comparison to something you already know, or do you just stick with the deck that you know, even if the new stuff might be powerful?
That's it takes a specific type of person. To do that.
I know, right? I wouldn't be able to figure out a deck, and if it was the most powerful deck in the formats, you know, within a month or so. But I'm probably going to be taking this, probably much to my detriment, because there's going to be illusionists all over the place. I'm not going to be able to pop anything apart from the 3 battering bolts I've got on the list. I might have to change the list a little bit, but I don't want to because I like it how it is. But there we go. Don't lie to us, as we all know you're on the Soul train now. Yeah, that's right. Praise be to Soul. And when you mean Soul, Super Mario Black Tiger, you mean the Mexican beer. I'm on the Soul train. I'm going to be drinking loads of that stuff in the Birmingham weekend. Did you know there was a beer called Soul, Bill?
I didn't, actually.
Yeah. Basically similar to a Corona beer, like a Mexican South American beer. Which is quite nice.
Yeah, so you're a Soul man.
Yeah, very much so. Defected.
Hang on. I'm gonna give my deck a couple more quick shuffles, and then I'm going first again.
Yeah, let's try
Eventually something will happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
And have fun, my friend.
Let's do this.
Tunic to 1. What is this?
What is this?
Why? Yeah, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna play out this blue high roller to intimidate you.
Alright, yep.
Rightmost is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's play out this sand sketched plan.
Here he goes.
Let's search for.
Here he goes again.
This one. Discard one card. Yeah. Yeah, just go with that. Okay. Now one of these is Gonzo.
Far right, let's go. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Beast Within.
Beast Within every
Nice.
time.
Yeah, okay, I am getting pretty lucky with that. And that'll reveal an Alpha Rampage.
Cool, and that takes you a life down, right?
Yes, so yeah, I go to 39.
Okay.
Also, that does Intimidate with RHINAR.
Does indeed, so which one would you like?
Let's take the middle one this time.
Cool.
And I have 2 action. Potentially.
Turn 1, not bad. Getting these Intimidate triggers going.
Oh! I didn't even realize. I was like, oh, now what do I do? No, it's literally just this. I'm going to attack you with Alpha Rampage, pitching the Sand Sketch plan, and randomly discarding this Riled Up. That is 2 more Intimidate.
Oh, fuck me. That's all my cards gone. Not bad. So how much damage is that? 9 that I can't do anything about?
That's 9 damage.
Alright then. There we go.
Alright. Yeah, then pass to you.
Cool. Let's have a look at these cards then. Tune it to 1. Okay. Guess we just do that then. We just crack back. We crack back. We pitch a codex into Death Dealer, so there's 1 float in. Load in Red in the Ledger, draw a card.
Okay.
And then yeah, that's Cowabunga, Unga Bunga Mountain they call it, don't they? Or something like that.
Bunga Bunga.
Unga Bunga Mountain. Channel Mount Heroic. Channel Mount Heroic, Force of Nature, Ravenous Rabbles coming in for 10 each, draw a card on hit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's good stuff. It's a hell of a drug. Right, so we're going to lace with Blood Rot, lace with Frailty, and then Red in the Ledger. So it's coming in for 11 Red in the Ledger with 3 on hits.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I will be blocking with this Pack Hunt for 3, and with nothing else. So I will take 8, unless you have a thing, in which case it will be 10.
8. 1 action, 2 on hits. Yeah, no reactions.
Yeah. Okay, so I get a Frailty and a Blood Rot?
Frailty, Blood Rot, and then 1 action, and you take 8 damage, is it?
Yeah, go to 11, or go to, sorry, 31.
31. 31 as well. There we go. Cool, yep. Arsenal and pass.
Okay. Tick Tunic up to 2. Is there a reason that I couldn't do that? Blood Rot Frailty.
Hell yes,
No,
big
that's how it
bonk.
works, right? Yeah. I'm going to play this Barraging Beatdown to give my next thing +2 unless you defend it with more than 2 non-equipment cards. Or 2 or more, sorry, non-equipment cards. So I will randomly intimidate you.
I might add that you can only play 1 action this turn.
Oh, right. That's why I couldn't do that. No, you're right. You're right. That's why I wasn't doing that. That's fine. Swing big, pitching this Reckless Swing.
Swing big, right. Swing big for 8.
For 8, if it does not hit, you get a Quicken.
Cool, we'll take 8. We'll go down to 23.
You got it. Then I'm just going to Arsenal, take 2 going to 29 from the Blood Rot, and then pass to you.
use cross wrap, flip up this Rain Razors. Look at the top card. Stay there, I think. No. Let's get rid of it. Then we're going to play out this Rain Razors. We're going to pitch a red in the Death Dealer to load in this Infecting Shot, draw a card. Okay. Then we're going to read the Glide Path, look at the top card. No thanks. Go to the bottom. And then we will play a Seek and Destroy, and then fire the Infecting Shot, pitching this card. So this is coming in for plus 8, 14. 14 damage with Seek and Destroy on hit and Infecting Shot, Blood Rot on hit as well. Tunic would have also went out.
I'm gonna declare a block for 2 with Crown of Providence.
Okay.
And I will sink this card and declare no further blocks.
Alright, so you take 11 damage?
Yes. So that will bring me to 19. I believe. What? 18.
18, sorry, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 18.
Cool, and then you get a Blood Rot, obviously all that good stuff, and then that's it, pass turn.
Okay. Oh, I didn't draw my card off of Sink Below. I just realized.
Yeah, that's right.
Or off of the sink effect. Very interesting. Okay. Tunic up to 3. This is maybe quite a turn. We're going to start by casting this Barraging Beatdown, which will let me intimidate you.
Yep.
He's back. Leftmost.
Yep.
Then I will pitch this Wrecker Romp, and with 2 resources floating, cast this Blood Rush Bellow.
Here we go.
So pick one of these cards for me to discard, please.
Let's go for the right card.
This one?
Yeah.
What? It is an Alpha Rampage, so I will intimidate you a second time and draw 2 cards. The middle one.
Intimidated. Alright.
Okay. Okay, maybe there is justice in the world. I'm gonna play the second Blood Rush Bellow that I just drew into.
Well, fuck my ass.
Which one?
On the right.
Hiya! There's a Savage Feast, so I will draw 2 cards.
Intimidate me again as well.
1 resource floating.
Do you intimidate me again because of the discard on Blood Rush?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
The right one.
Cool. I could just die here, which is very interesting.
It is very interesting.
It's great to see it come off.
Oh, that's really good.
Morgan, welcome back to the chat. Yeah, we did have a week off last week, so
I can pitch those into that. Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. Okay. I'm going to use my Tunic resource and the one that I have floating to attack you with this Mandible Claw. It is for 5, 7, 9 with go again.
Yes. 9 unless it's blocked by 2 cards.
2 non-equipment cards.
2 non-equipment cards. Okay, so that's not going to... It's just the next brute attack, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright. I'll take 9
so
then.
Yeah, it does get the buff from Barraging Beatdown, but now that is gone.
Down to 14.
Then I think we're just going to pitch this other blue Barraging Beatdown to attack in again with the other Mandible Claw. This one is for 7. Just the +4 from the Blood Rush Bellows.
7. Okay. block for 3 and 6 with this not death blow, so blocking for 6 there.
Okay.
So
that's
1.
1 leaked damage.
Yeah.
Then I will finish things off by attacking with this Massacre from my hand, pitching this Wrecker Romp. So because I have discarded a card with 6 more attack this turn, when I attack with this, it gains +2 and Intimidate. So it has a total of +6, so 12, and also Intimidate if you still have cards in your hands.
Cool, yeah, I have no cards in hand, but it hits me for 12, so I go to 1.
What?
So I'm still alive.
Close.
I'm still alive.
Okay. Well, that's everything for me, so I'll pass to you.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was karmic justice. I will copium myself into thinking.
Yeah, double blood rush was
drawing into the. I already had a 6 in my hand, and I drew into blood rush another 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Right, so we're going to release the tension.
Okay.
And then we're going to play a codex, getting back Red in the Ledger, I think.
Okay. I'll get back this Alpha Rampage and discard this Pack Hunt.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't get Red in the Ledger back. That's probably not a good idea. I probably should get... Oh, I don't have it in there. I don't have Fatigue Shot in there. Oh, that's a shame. There we go. So I get a Ponder as well. You get a Frailty.
Yes.
This card gets discarded from my hand, which is the Fatigue Shot. And then I'll just fire this Red in the Ledger at you for 8.
For 8. I will block with this High Roller for 3 and move to reactions.
Oh, okay. Reckless Swing dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Discarding this Massacre.
Nice. Yeah. That's about right.
Yeah. So that was, how big was that turn? That was 9 plus 7 plus 12. So that's 16, 28 damage. Not bad.
Yeah, that's vile. Yeah. So did you draw the other blood rush off of the blood rush then? Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I cast the first one, and the 2 cards I had in my hand were a Massacre and an Alpha Rampage. I discarded the Alpha Rampage, drew into Savage Feast, 2nd Blood Rush Bellow with 2 resources floating.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
that time it lined up. That's like the first time that this deck has actually done something for me.
Yeah, but it was good to see, and that's obviously, I mean, it doesn't happen to that degree often, so it was nice to see that obviously after 2 games of getting bad rolls and, you know, constant arrows to the face, it's nice to see a massive turn on the stream anyway from RHINAR. So that's a good way to end it, I think.
Yeah, well, and that's like, this matchup is really weird on this side of the table as well, because you're able to push out so much damage, and realistically, unless you're having a combo turn, you kind of just want to block with like 2 cards and kind of do nothing.
Yeah.
Whereas like I attack you with my 2 cards for 6, you just like decide to take it, and then you attack in using your whole hand for like 50.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I could block with my whole hand and do nothing, and then you just do the same thing again. Or I could take 15 and try to do more damage.
Yeah, it's hard to once you're behind on the race, you have to rely on the die rolls to try and get you back here. Then that's not a good spot to be in.
Yeah, well, and like I think we mention this every time, but just the on hits that Azalea has access to now, with infecting shots and all of the laces and all that stuff. Like they do add up, and they are annoying.
Yeah, they do. And that's what I mean. That's why It's like when you think of like when I want to crack back, or that's why you take like I take like 10 damage, but if I can do 8 damage back and then not allow you to have an arsenal and stuff, you know, all these little sort of incremental all these little incremental bits do add up over the course of the game, and then suddenly you're getting a turn with Azalea where you got a card in your arsenal, 4-card hand, tune it trigger, and that's just horrendous damage output, but at the same time also lots of on hits presented, which also again do like a cascading snowball effect. So once you get into that as an opponent, that cascading snowball effect, it's hard to really get out of it. Which is why I enjoy this deck so much, because it's aggro, but also interaction, which is what I like. I like interacting with the opponent rather than just outputting raw damage. I like to have some stuff that makes their turns less as apparent.
Yeah, less effective overall.
Yeah.
And yeah, this deck does a really, really great job at doing that.
Yeah. So that was good. Good stuff.
Absolutely. So before we sign off, where's my thing? Before we sign off, chat.
Yeah.
As always, who am I playing next week?
Who is Bill playing next time?
Random name wheel.
Is it next week or is it the week after? What do you want to do?
Yes. Yeah, it would be week after.
Week after, yeah.
So yeah, in 2 weeks. Last time I had RHINAR, Construct Nitromechanoid, Dash. I did have Azalea on the list, so Azalea is still here.
Yeah, the mirror match is
when I bring
still...
up this random name picker, it still has all the names.
Oh, is it on there, is it? Oh.
Yeah, so I had my last list, which was RHINAR, Nitromechanoid, Azalea, Chain, and Prism. As like pre-Dusk Till Dawn hype.
Yeah. I mean, in 2 weeks' time, the new heroes will be out, so maybe that makes sense to do a new hero. Will they be out in 2 weeks? They will, won't they?
No, they come out officially on the 14th, so we'll be 2 days early.
2 days early. That's a shame. But the week after, but the week after that we can do, unless you want to play old Prism. I don't mind playing against a Living Legend hero. It doesn't bother me.
So I think the discussion that we had last week was if I do play Prism, I would want to just make a CC version of my aggro deck.
Yeah,
like, not even the real Prism. Just to see like how it would function if I was allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I'll roll the wheel, and we'll see how I feel. I might override the wheel depending on how I'm feeling.
All right then, let's go see what happens. The Wheel of Mayhem.
It did land on Prism.
It did. Fantastic. Well, there we go then.
So, yeah. Play non-CC legal aggro Prism.
Exactly.
Against Azalea.
Sounds like fun to me. So, yeah, so we've got, so this would be 2 weeks today, will be the old Prism, so I'll use the old Prism art for this, rather than the new Prism art for the hero avatar, and that's the 13th of July, so that'll be the aggro Prism Bills List CC rendition, and then maybe after that, the week after that, we can look at the new heroes if you want to construct one of those and play one of those. Yeah, I'm probably... I mean, it's so early. I mean, I love Prism, so I will likely put together the new Prism. But this new Vince set is intriguing, and I want to see what she's able to do. Which is, I'm really looking forward to them actually spoiling some of the shadow cards soon. Gotcha, it's very imminent, isn't it?
Because yeah, they have like Rune Gate is like an ability that has such a crazy like interaction case. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, very swingy. Can be very tempo swingy, can't it? If you've built up the rune chants, you can just play something for free and then pop off the rune chants as well as the attack that you've got or whatever.
It's very all or nothing, which is pretty fine. Especially because the swing that you get from, at least from the one that we saw already, the Phantom Banshee. If you're able to attack with it, it's a 0 for 10 from Vanish.
Yeah.
Or if you're able to Rune Gate it specifically, it's a 0 for 10 because you have at least 3 Rune Chants in play. Which, yeah, that's just wild.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see what happens and what other cards they're going to have access to, because Shadow is just very much in the shadows right now. We know nothing. We've seen, obviously, a couple of light cards and stuff, and just for the people still here this late into the stream, we both have spoiler cards. So we've got Spike Feeders and obviously this channel. But we're opposed. I've got light, Bill's got shadow. So make sure you check out Spike Feeders Fab. So where can they do that? It is Spike Feeders Fab, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, on YouTube it's Spike Feeders Fab.
Yeah.
On Twitter I am BillTSF. I don't tweet very frequently, but we do post live edited gameplay content on the YouTube channel every other week. So if that's something that interests you, you should definitely go check it out.
Fantastic. Lovely. And your spoiler video is on the what date?
The 2nd. July 2nd is when our spoiler comes out.
So that's Sunday, isn't it? Is that Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you should keep an eye out on our channel for Sunday.
Yeah.
And then when's yours? The 1st? The Saturday?
Friday. So it's actually technically tomorrow because I'm up Thursday morning. It's 2 a.m. in the morning Thursday.
Right. Yeah.
So it is actually coming out tomorrow. So it's going to be a live stream. So I'm going to be in the live stream like 5 minutes before, just chatting to everyone who turns up, and then I'm going to do the video, just play the video, and then that's it. It's not as long-winded as the last one. It's not an Azalea card. It's not a Ranger card. It's not something that the Azalea cult were going to sort of converse with and do a cross-international, transnational video across the ocean. But it's a cool little like trailer-esque video that I've put together with some cool pieces of art, and actually a hint to some shadow stuff as well. So it's a very interesting trailer, that's for sure. I'm quite proud of how epic it's turned out. So yeah, it should be fun. So yeah, look out for that. That is technically tomorrow in UK time. And yeah,
wild. It's already upon us. Spoiler season is here.
It really is. It's already upon us. And obviously the Living Legends podcast, as you can see on our mats, the next episode is going to be our top 5 cards from the set. I believe this whole set will be spoiled by the time we record that, or is it just the... Yeah, it would be spoiled, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yeah, we're not doing this Saturday. We're going to be filming it on the Monday or Tuesday, I think.
Monday or Tuesday. Yeah.
Once we see all of the stuff.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. I always have a great time with that.
Yeah, exactly. Andrew, you saying boo because you've just arrived and you've missed all the gameplay? I feel sorry for you, mate. Sorry. But of course, it's available on demand. So while you're working away, be free to have it on. Feel free to have it on in the background. Because this was an interesting one, because obviously we had 3 games, as we normally do. Bill tanked pretty hard in the first game by rolling Snake Eyes, which set the course of the game. And then the second game was a double Blood Rush Bellow into a CNC for 1 action, which was another blunder. But then that last turn was the last game was the Brute just ripped Azalea apart piece by piece, really. Which is nice.
Yeah, that one, game 3 was just everything lined up for me. And the other games, I think the second game I probably didn't play it as well as I could have. I don't know exactly what I would point out. But yeah, the first one I reserve the right to be a little salty about.
Yeah.
Not for anybody else's, not that it was anybody's fault, but still salty.
Yeah, no, that's right. Oh, right, okay, Andrew, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, because I'm playing a Dungeons & Dragons game that I'm organising, but they're doing the first sort of Rule Zero character creation session on the Friday when I'm spoiling the card, so I'm not going to be available for it. But I'm basically going to be using the character that we're using in our Flesh and Blood campaign into this in the same one that I'm going to be doing with some patrons and stuff, and some friends.
Hell yeah!
So that should be good. Basically, my character, my AZALEA character, is going to just fall into a interdimensional portal, which puts him into the Forgotten Realms universe, and suddenly he's like, "What the hell's going on? Why am I here? Why is there beholders? What are these things?" But yeah, thanks very much for everybody who's tuned in. Now in the future, right to the very end, and we'll see you all to do it all over again in 2 weeks' time, where Bill's going to be playing the old school Prism, an aggro version, before we build some new stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I've never gotten a chance to play this aggro version in CC. It just didn't exist in time. So
yeah, well, the rules on the rules on the Ringer are very much the Wild West. Do whatever you like, as long as we're having fun. That's all that matters. But yeah, we'll see you in a few weeks, folks, and enjoy Dusk Till Dawn and the spoiler cards and everything else this weekend. And make sure you check out Spike Feeder's Fab for their spoiler, and obviously stay tuned for this channel as well for my one. But yeah, that's it really. Thanks very much.
Yeah, have a great night, everybody.
Cheers. There we go. Another ringer in the books. Yeah. It's always good fun.